He doesn't pay his fair share. Don't worry about that. He doesn't pay his fair share.
Former years of Donald Trump will be former years of the same, only worse.
Protesting is not burning or looting or violating and can't be tolerated.
Folks, my coach used to say it's go-to time. It's go time now.
Look, Donald Trump doesn't understand health care.
Guess what? 500 million people have watched what I've done out of my basement. I'm back. I've been here a number of times. Last time was, I think, all the way back in 2014. But I've been here before that. I love this place. Look, what's not to like about Vermont in terms of the beauty of it? And what a neat town. But you know, in the 2020 census, which is now 2 censuses ago, soon to be, stop the Cold War future that we're talking about. We're talking about a peaceful Cold War. What are we talking about? My wife, Jill, as you know, and Doug Emhoff, Kamala's wife are there. Kamala will be back later this week, I think on Friday.
If that's raining outside, come on in, guys. I don't want anybody out there. Are you guys in the rain? Or is that not rain? I thought that was rain. It is?
Yes, it appears to be raining.
You may only get one shot, and your first issue that you're going to push, you get one shot.
The first thing I would do is make sure that we defeat Donald Trump.
Okay.
Period. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. It's a joke. You didn't know where we were. Anyway. I can hardly wait to debate him on stage. I want people to see me standing next to him and him standing next to me. We'll see who's sleepy.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back to back. Anyway. If you notice, I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me because they know me. They know who I am. 3 former chairs of the Black Caucus, the only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate, a whole range of people.
No,
my point
is not true. The other one is here.
I said the first. I said the first African-American elected. First after. We should make sure that we have no one going to jail for a drug offense. They go directly mandatory mandatory treatment, not prison. The fact of the matter is that what's happened is that we're in a situation now where there are so many people who are in jail and shouldn't be in jail. The whole means by which this should change is the whole model has to change. We should be talking about rehabilitation. Nobody should be in jail for a nonviolent crime. This is the most consequential election in a long time. And the character of the country, in my view, is literally on the ballot. What kind of country we're going to be. 4 more years of Georgia, going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world. Hello, everyone. I'm coming directly to you for ask a quick favor. We bring social workers into homes of parents to help them deal with how to raise their children. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. Make sure the kids hear words. A kid coming from a very poor school, or a very poor background, will hear 4 million words fewer spoken by the time they get there. I'm also the only guy that got assault weapons banned, and the number of clips in a gun banned. Lonnie knows I believe this every fiber of my being. We're posed. What I proposed is It can be done. Critical laws like the PRO Act to strengthen collective bargaining. On politics like prevailing and look, I guess I'm taking too much time, but you know.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. Mobilize true international effort to pressure. Million Michiganders. Donald Trump thinks health care is a privilege. Barack and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
And perhaps, most cruelly of all, if Donald Trump has his way, the complications from COVID-19, which are well beyond what they should be. It's estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger other than in self-defense, and that's rarely ever occurs.
Sure.
And so we have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it. It will be a big, no, I really mean it. It's a gigantic issue, and we have to make it clear. And the idea that instead of standing there and teaching a cop who's an unarmed person to coming at him with a knife or something, to shoot him in the leg instead of in the heart, is a very different thing. And talking to an awful lot of the police, like the former police commissioner Ramsey, who you know, we had, there's a lot that can be done. A lot that can be done. 4 more years of Donald Trump will go down as an aberration. Hard to overcome the damage he's done, but we can overcome it. 8 more years of Donald Trump will change America in a fundamental way.
By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, this is Val, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me.
I would see to it immediately moving toward, we're in fact in a position now that if in fact we dealt with mitigation across the board, just what we did in the last administration and before, leading to a standard that we provide efficiency for appliances.
Oh my God.
That saves billions of gallons of gasoline. I mean, billions of, $2.3 billion worth of, $500 billion in savings and 2-something billion metric tons of CO2 going in the air. I'm ready on day one after more than 3 years in office. Why isn't Donald Trump ready? Mr. President, wake up.
Blank Stare. Blank Stare Part 2. Call within the next 10 minutes and receive a free copy of Kamala's Kooky Cackles. That's right, 6 full hours of ear-piercing cackles that the whole family can enjoy. Here's how to order.
That's why I've made it a priority my entire career to work closely with you. From the time I got to the Senate 180 years ago, as well as my tenure as vice president.
True international effort to pressure.